Dr. Shola Moshogbarmimu was interrupted by Jeremy Vine as she attempted to stir a discussion on the potentially damaging impact of the new series of the Netflix series The Crown on King Charles to the treatment of Meghan Markle. Dr. Moshogbarmimu took aim at King Charles, saying the upcoming Netflix series of The Crown should move ahead despite the royal family's concerns around the portrayal of his dramatic breakup and bitter divorce with Diana, Princess of Wales. She attempted to draw a parallel between the portrayal of the new king to the treatment his daughter-in-law Meghan Markle received at the hands of the establishment. But Jeremy Vine intervened to stir the conversation back to the main topic, urging the commentator to focus on the issue at hand. Dr. Moshogbarmimu said, "You need to understand his character still speaks to today. When you take that and apply some deductive reasoning to how King Charles, and the royal family, and the establishment treat Meghan Markle." But Mr. Vine cut her off, saying, "Don't keep going on Meghan. We're talking about Charles now." Jeremy Vine and 5 panelists were discussing the impact of the new season on King Charles, with broadcaster Carol Malone noting the royal family is very worried about how people are going to react, as the man has just become king. Dr. Moshogbarmimu said, because of the recent videos of Charles and the way he was treating his staff. She suggested King Charles should go through the discomfort of watching his personal life being broadcast because of newly instated king's behavior towards royal staff. Charles reportedly fired dozens of Clarence House staff who expected to be transferred into his new household. Jeremy Vine interrupted her, saying, "Well, come on." Dr. Moshogbarmimu continued, "But you know, people read into this. Dozens of staff from Clarence House, King Charles' previous royal residence, were reportedly made redundant without notice as King Charles moved to Buckingham Palace. Close to 100 employees were expected to move into Charles' new residence as he became king upon the Queen's death. But a letter from Sir Clive Alderton, the King's top aide, announced most employees would be sacked and not given a new contract. The King is now bracing for a new backlash with Netflix set to air its 5th season of The Crown, which will focus on the most turbulent decade of King Charles' love life. The 1990s coincided with King Charles's breakup and contentious divorce with Diana, Princess of Wales, episodes of the new king's love life that caused a severe break between the royal and members of the public for years. A friend of His Majesty told the Daily Telegraph the new season is exploitative and that Netflix has no qualms about mangling people's reputations, and what people forget is that there are real human beings and real lives at the heart of this. Another royal expert, Shannon Felton Spence, said that Harry and Meghan's behavior is akin to quitting your job and expecting the company to still pay for your benefits. Everything they want is part of the benefit package at the job, Spence said. They quit the job. The expert noted that the Duke's decision to step away from the royal family and set out on a mission to be financially independent isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially since he's 5th in line for the throne. But that's not what they wanted. They wanted all the freedom and the perks. And that's not the job. So it's now more of a mess than ever.